Johnny Cashmere, why did you betray your friend Joel Maximo?
My friend Joel Maximo. Didn't talk to him for 12 years while I was not in the wrestling business. I have plenty of fair weather friends. Let me tell you something. With friends like Joel Maximo, who the hell needs enemies? I'm not getting any younger. I got to fast track my career. If it means blowing out the other guy's candle to make mine shine a little bit brighter, I'm all for it, Dank. I don't care what anybody says.
It's terrible, man. Terrible, man. Johnny Cashmere. I am hanging out with the new Victory Pro Wrestling Women's Champion, the one and only Gift of Gab, Gabby Ortiz. How are you tonight?
Obviously, I'm fan-freaking-tastic.
All right, you got a lot going on. Not only are you the new Victory Pro Women's Wrestling Champion, but you're also on the hit show Monster Factory. Let us know how that experience was for you real quick.
That experience was incredible. Honestly, I used it as a way to get more comfortable in front of a camera, and it really helped. And it was just an awesome experience, and I would do it again in a heartbeat.
All right, I'm a big fan of the show.
Good, thank you.
And congratulations.
Thank you.
Let everybody know where they can get your merch real quick.
They can get my merch at this table at this present moment, but then hit me up on Twitter if you want an 8x10 if you're not here. I have my t-shirts are somewhere. Just go to my Twitter, okay? And my Instagram. It's all there. At Gabby, Gabbity, baby.
All right, the one and only Gabby Ortiz, the new Victory Pro Wrestling Women's Champion.
Very nice.
All right, so Tiffany Avatar just lost the Goddesses of War Championship, and I heard she went to, Lucky Leo's, to sulk in the candy stuff. So let's go see how she's doing. What the hell? Tiffany, are you all right, Tiffany?
Is that my buddy?
What happened? You lost the title.
She poisoned my lollipop, smashed me over the head with it. I don't have my title anymore, buddy. I can't go home. I can't go to Candyland. I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna lay with her, okay?
Oh, okay. All right, Tiff. All right. Man, that Amity, she's really tough. Wait, what? What the hell?
I just want to say that it was super rude of you to walk away from me early.
Talking to the New York State champion, you're going to have to pay up.
Do you take Kale?
Dude, goodbye. Whipwreck, Cation, doesn't matter.
We'll see what happens, but it looks like we have a special guest.
Get my earplugs on.
No. You was looking for Tina, and then you talk about Pete Dominic tonight, all right? The Dirty Deeds, they got nothing.
We're now the new Starlet Champion. What's going on?
Hi, I am Fearless Princess, so why not team up?
All right, now just announced by Mr. Joel Maximo for February.
It's called the Shadow Ban, and I was like, that's kind of...
Hold on. Let me speak. Okay?
But today I got a very special guest. I got the great.
Welcome to Beyond the Barricade. I'm your host, Papa Dank, and today I have a very special guest. Let me bring to you the one, the only, Makkari Candy. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Let's go over some stuff you got going on first. Let everybody know what you got going on. Upcoming events from Memphis Wrestling TV. There's Memphis XL, the Kids Camp, SummerSlam, I don't know what MW is, the Benton County Fair, and Rumble on the Trail.
Yes.
And then we got, of course, the Benton County Fair, which is going on in Tennessee on Thursday, August 6th. And you will be a part of Memphis Wrestling XL on Sunday, July 14th, which is this Sunday in itself.
Yeah.
So what are you doing this Sunday at Memphis Wrestling? Do you know yet?
I do not.
It's okay. You know wrestling last minute sometimes. All right, let's start off with how you fell in love with professional wrestling.
It was kind of... I watched it since I was in diapers. My mom, she had an old friend that got her into wrestling, and she was there when Kurt Angle got his head shaved.
Oh
And
no.
yeah, and then I just started watching it. Well, in diapers, Rikishi was like one of my favorites as a child, so that's how I got
Oh,
into it.
so you're a big Rikishi fan, huh?
Yes.
All right, good stuff. I'm gonna show you something real quick. A Rikishi signed pop.
No. Jealous.
All right, let's go into when do you decide you want to start training to be a professional wrestler? Who were your trainer or trainers, and what were your thoughts during your first initial training?
So I started last year in November, and before that, I was in college, and that's when I was like, huh, I wonder if I could do it since I loved it. I subconsciously, I've always wanted to be a wrestler because
Hmm.
I would daydream about being in matches and stuff like that.
Hmm.
And I was like, I need to see if I can pursue this. So I couldn't find anywhere here at that time because I don't think Memphis Wrestling started yet.
Okay.
And so I did martial arts. I did like a little bit of jujitsu and Krav Maga. And then I stopped because I had to focus on school. And after that, I think I just looked it up on Google one day and I came across Memphis Wrestling and I was like, oh, what's this about? So I started watching their shows and saw that they had training. And before I joined, I started I did a seminar,
Hmm.
a Jerry Lynn seminar. I had no wrestling experience. I just showed up just to see what it was about.
Okay.
Um, and after it, I saw people wrestling their matches, and he was giving feedback and stuff like that. I was like, okay, yeah, I want to join. So I told Dustin, I was like, I want to join, and I just had to save up and got into it. My first day, I would say the only thing that scared me was taking bumps.
Oh, okay. So,
Yeah,
so, so it's tough for you in the beginning to overcome that.
yes. Yeah, I was like, what do you mean I have to fall back? But the other stuff I got it because I learned it in martial arts, like the rolls and stuff, and I was like, oh yeah, I know this.
Uh,
Easy. But
nice.
when it came to the physicality of wrestling, I was like, oh, okay, yeah, this is different. This is
So how
scary.
how did you overcome that?
Um, when I had trouble like learning how to do bumps and stuff like that, I looked on YouTube. It was Santino Bros,
Hmm.
their YouTube channel, and he showed how to take bumps and stuff. So I took my mattress off, I put it on the ground, and I was like, okay, we're gonna do it. And I did it, and next thing you know, I was able to do it in training.
Okay, all right. And then it worked for you after that?
Yes.
Okay, good. Good stuff. All right, tell me about your first professional match. Who was it against, and what were your thoughts during that first match?
My first match was with Cassandra Golden. Um, she beat me up. I'm sorry, my dog is.
No worries.
um, yeah, she got me good. It was nerve wracking. I remember I woke up nervous that morning. Like I was nervous from the time I woke up till I hit that curtain.
Hmm.
And but once I got out there, it just all washed away, and it started to feel like um, I was in a training session. Like I, that's how I treated it,
Right.
which kind of helps me be less nervous. I'm gonna still be nervous before I go out there, but once I get in the ring, it's like
Second
okay.
nature. Okay. All right. Tell me about your toughest match to date. Why was it so tough facing this certain opponent? Or what was difficult about the match?
Hmm, I would say my toughest match. Yeah, it would have to be, I guess, anytime I'm tag teaming with anyone, it can
Okay.
get pretty hectic. And if something goes wrong, my brain just blanks, and I'm like, what do I do next? I would say those are tough for me. I feel like singles might be a little bit more easier ish.
Right. Okay. So that's nothing wrong. Some people just like to be single wrestlers and handle it better. It's not a big deal. All right. Serena says, who's one person from your area that you want to face?
I feel I feel like I wrestled everyone in the area.
All right. What about someone in the independent scene? Who is it you want to wrestle that you see out there?
What's her name? I can't remember her name. It's somebody. Jeez, I can't remember her name. she she kind of reminds me of not like a circus act. She kind of I wish I knew her name. Oh my goodness.
All right. What about someone that you do know?
Who I do know.
It's gonna come back to you like later on. You'll be like, "Oh, that was her name."
Yeah, exactly.
That happens to me all the time.
I would want to face just Jody.
Just Jody. Okay. All right. I know just Jody.
Yeah.
Okay. What makes you want to have a match with her?
I've watched her matches and stuff like that, and I was like, I kind of want to get in the ring with her. It was just something about her, and then her name is just Jody, and it's so funny because you can play off of it. Like, what's her name? It's just Jody, and like that's her whole name. But I like her wrestling style, and I was like, I want to wrestle her one day on Memphis Wrestling.
All right. Cool. Cole Jackson, who's a referee. If you was in a mixed tag team match, who would you tag with?
Okay.
You might try to avoid the mixed tag match.
Okay, who I want as my partner, and I've told him this before, is K Tumor. And the people that I want to face, well, it's not really mixed, but I've always wanted to get my hands on Matt and Gaston.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why is that?
They just
There's just something about that person that you just.
There's just something about them you just want to just get your hands on them.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's go to hobbies. What does Makkari like to do for fun? What hobbies do you have?
Right now, I just got back into streaming on Twitch.
Okay.
And I cosplayed for a little. Well, I just recently taken a break from it because wrestling is taking up a good chunk of my time, which I don't mind it. But I did cosplay and video games. Pretty much, those are the main
things. Okay. Serena says K Tumor is one big dude. I think that's a good pick for a tag partner.
Exactly.
I gotta see who K is. Oh, who's this? Goatsy says, who's your favorite person in Memphis Wrestling? Wrestlers or production team? That's a good question.
My favorite person in Memphis Wrestling would have to be my girl, Mackenzie Morgan.
Okay.
I love her. She's like my bestie. And I hate what happened to her with the whole C-Rex or the lady. But yeah, I wish I was there for her, but yeah.
Okay. All right. What about someone in the main leagues like AEW or WWE or TNA? Anybody catches your wind that you want to wrestle?
I would love to wrestle Naomi.
That's a good pick.
Yes.
Are you? Why would you want to wrestle Naomi?
She's always been my favorite. Even when she wasn't wrestling, in
Mhm.
the when she was part of the Funkadactyls.
Uh,
And I was just like something about her. I love her so much, and I hope one day I get to wrestle her. It's I love her wrestling style, her gear, just everything about her.
Everything about her. Okay.
Yes.
Oh yes, I saw that. Good luck to Mackenzie with the mystery lady, aka C-Rex. All right. You watch anything on TV any nowadays?
Uh, right now I need to catch up on. Uh, it's not family friendly, but The Boys.
Oh, I gotta catch up on it too. I'm down. I think 3 episodes. I'm behind.
Yeah, I think I'm 2 or 3 as well.
I'm gonna catch up this weekend. So Sunday is while you're out wrestling, I'll be celebrating my birthday.
Oh, okay. Happy early birthday.
Thank you, thank you. So I think celebrating watching the boys is pretty cool. What is
Yeah,
your favorite character in Boys?
Kimiko.
Kimiko? Yeah, she's
Yeah,
badass.
I love her.
I love how Homelander is so psychotic. He's just nuts. And he
Yeah.
has superpowers. That's even scarier.
hmm
All right, let's go back into wrestling. Is there any federation you want to work for that you haven't worked for yet?
I want to say technically I was in NXT,
Oh, okay.
but I wasn't a wrestler. Hopefully I'll get there, but I wasn't extra for I c- was it Vengeance Day when it was in Clarksville.
Okay.
I got to do some extra work for it, but
Cool.
my dream is to wrestle for
For
WWE,
WWE.
even if it's just NXT. I just want to,
Be in that. Okay.
yeah.
What was your best experience doing the extra work? And did you interact with anybody?
So I was under the impression don't speak unless spoken to. So I just
Okay.
kind of
Kept to yourself?
ogled. Yeah, I just looked and was like, I'm seeing people I never thought I would see, and just being behind the scenes, see how it's kind of like Memphis wrestling is just on a bigger scale.
Okay.
A lot of stuff was familiar.
Now we're gonna mark out a little bit. Who are you starstruck by?
Probably seeing Shawn Michaels.
Okay, that's a good one. That's
Yeah.
my favorite as well. Cool. All right. We got a question for you. What is one state you want to wrestle?
One state that I want to wrestle in, for some reason, I don't even, I have to look it up. I haven't done no research on it, but the first thought that came across my mind was Hawaii.
Hawaii. Okay. Nobody's ever said that to me before. What would draw you to wrestling in Hawaii?
I just feel like it just feels like a different experience, whether it's culturally or just, I just feel like it wouldn't be the same as, I guess, what we call the mainlands or something like that. But
Right.
something about Hawaii is just like, I want to wrestle there.
Okay. I hope someday that you do wrestle the Makkari. All right. Let me see. So we covered states. What about overseas? If you could go anywhere overseas to train or wrestle, where would it be and why?
Overseas, hmm. I,
Uh,
it's
I want
definitely between, I can't think of any names, but I'm sure there's like some good wrestling in like England.
Okay, UK
Yeah.
wrestling.
And of course, like Japan, or even if Korea has it. I just would love to go to those places. Or South
Okay.
Korea, yeah, specify.
Goatee has a question. Are there any trainees in Memphis wrestling that you want to have a match with?
Trainees, yes. I would probably wrestle the ring announcer, Karis Vu.
Okay.
So, yeah, Karis, yeah, I would definitely wrestle her.
Okay. Cole says, what local wrestling would you like to get booked at?
Mm, I would love to work at. I did it at a fair when I recently did EPW, but I haven't done their, I guess, televised or regular show, and I would love to work there.
That's a good choice. I just Jody's there,
Mm-hmm.
and so's Maddie. Maddie's over there too. Uh, Good choice. EPW. All right. Let me see. What's next? Let's talk about your gear. How did you come up with your gear?
Um, I was on a website called Cocotree. I think that's how
Uh-huh.
you pronounce it. It's a place in Mississippi. And I was just scrolling and scrolling. I was like, "Ooh, I want this. No, 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 I want this." And then I saw that one. It didn't have the sleeves on it. I added the sleeves. But I saw it and I was like, "Oh, this is different. I don't think I see a lot of people
There it is.
this type of style of the gear." And I was like,
Mhm.
I'll get this one." And I just got it modified a little bit.
Okay, that's a good story. I like that. All right. What about merch? You have any merch for sale?
I am currently working on it. The only thing I have is like the pictures that's at
8 by
Memphis
10s?
Wrestling.
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm working on getting a design made to get t-shirts made and hopefully maybe some pins.
Okay. No, what about bracelets? Any bracelets?
Bracelets, I don't know. If I had a third option, it'd probably be stickers.
Stickers. I think you should make some Makkari bracelets. Stickers is a good choice. A lot of people like to collect stickers.
Hmm.
Yeah, bracelets are pretty cool. I got this bracelet, Papa Dink. So
Okay.
bracelets are cool. They're not that bad. I paid for this one. These are pretty thick, if you can kind of tell. They were like $100 for 100.
Okay.
Yeah, if you need to go check out Wrist Brothers, you can upload your logo and type in your name and stuff like that.
Mm.
So it's BROS, not Brothers. In case you're wondering, for the future. All right, let's see. You said somebody in WWE. What about in AEW? Is there anybody in AEW who would like to wrestle?
Um, I feel like wrestling Willow Nightingale would be fun. Like it'll be.
It's a good
I'm sure
choice.
she's gonna win. I don't know if you've seen me, but I think she's gonna beat me. But I would love to take that L graciously.
She's a good choice, man. She's super nice too.
Hmm.
Really nice person. She's out from my way. She's out from originally out here in Long Island. Now she's everywhere, all over the world. Congratulations to her. All right. What does the rest of 2024 look like for you, Makkari? What do you want to accomplish for the rest of the year?
Um, I would just like to be the best wrestler I can be. I want to get more experience, stuff that I'd have to learn outside of training. And I'm not even trying to think of any title pictures. That's the last thing on my mind. I just want to be the best wrestler I
You want
can
to
be.
hone your craft. Okay.
Yes.
Nothing bad about that. All right. Serena says, even if you're the underdog, never underestimate yourself.
Mm. Yeah.
That's true. She's right. Mm, Let me see. Where can we go next before we call it a night? How about any thoughts about coming to the Northeast?
Uh, if I could, I wouldn't mind it. Or expanding my horizons, traveling
Hmm.
further out than just the southern states. But we're gonna see if that time ever comes.
Okay. How long you been wrestling for?
Mm, I want to say 7 or 8 months.
Okay. Oh, all
Yes.
right. Yeah, you got some stuff to learn.
Yeah, a lot.
But it's okay because you're gonna learn it because I can see that you're dedicated and this is what you want to do, and that's all you need is that drive to do this.
Because I debuted in March,
Hmm.
and at that point, I think I was only at 3 months of training. But I always tell people I debuted very early, and but there was an opportunity and there was potential being seen in me that I probably didn't see in myself, and I wouldn't know if I could do it if I didn't try.
Right.
I will say
100%.
it's yeah, I'll say it's like kind of hard because I'm learning, but I'm also multitasking. It's like I'm learning, but I also got to do it, and I'm gonna get there eventually. It is definitely a learning curve.
Okay. All right, Makari. Thank you for joining me on the podcast tonight.
All right, no problem.
And I hope you're feeling better soon. And I'd like to see you back here in about, let's say, in January. See where you're at in January.
Oh yeah, most definitely. I wouldn't mind it.
All right. Let everybody know where they can follow you.
So I should be on everything. um, Facebook is just Makkari until I figure out how to add my last name, and Instagram it should just be Makkari underscore Candy, I believe, and it should be the same way on TikTok and X or Twitter.
Okay. They still say Twitter.
Yeah.
But you have a very special message in the chat. Miss Karis View. Hey, Candy Girl, I heard you want to wrestle me one day. Me and you in the squared circle. There you go. The challenge has been laid out now.
We
Coming
do
soon.
have, if y'all want to see it, we have dream matches on the Memphis Wrestling website. She is on there. You can book us. I'm just letting y'all know.
There you go. Anybody who watches us from our friends at actually, we have friends in EPW. We have friends in Memphis Wrestling as well in here. Bluff City Wrestling. Like, come on. Somebody's got to step up and make this happen.
Mm-hmm.
Serena says, so remember, if companies don't believe in your training, they wouldn't want you in their companies on their shows. Keep up the great work, Makkari.
Well,
100%.
you,
We believe in you, Makkari. You got this.
thank you.
And we're going to see you soon. All right. As for me, tomorrow night, I'm supposed to be at Chosen Pro Wrestling Mayhem on the Midway on the Ocean County Fair, New Jersey, but the thunderstorms might cancel the event. So we won't know till later on tonight or tomorrow morning. So stay tuned for that. You can check out my socials and I'll let you know about that. Coming up for me, Brick Savage, Thursday, July 18th. Ruby Devlin, Thursday, July 18th. The Metroplex Heavyweight Champion, Demo Diamond, coming on Thursday, July 18th. Man, Thursday's going to be a busy day next week. Whew. Next Monday, I have Big Daddy Storm coming on. He is returning, and he's got some stuff to say. Speaking of Bluff City Wrestling. He'll be on, and then also on a very special episode next Monday at 8 o'clock, I have the Owners Summit. First time ever. A whole bunch of owners from all these various companies all over the United States are joining me for a summit to talk about the state of the business, to talk about what they look for in a professional wrestler to have them perform in their companies. So anybody who's anybody does not want to miss this. It's a one-of-a-kind podcast event, and it's happening here with me, Papa Dank. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. Also want to check out my friends at Victory Pro Wrestling out here in Bayshore. They got an event Saturday night, the Battle in Bayshore. Don't want to miss that. Also check out my latest vlog on YouTube with Kai McKenna. She's hanging out talking to me, as well as from Monster Factory, the Body Snatchers. There you go. Those guys are good guys. Coming up next month, Titan Championship Wrestling presents Seaside Showdown 2 Tidal Wave. Won't want to miss that. That's at the Beachcomber Bar and Grill on Seaside Heights on the boardwalk. Check that out. Make sure if you have any graphic needs to follow my sponsor, Pickway Design. They do web design, logo design, custom clothing, vehicle wraps, and printing. Also want to check out my friends at Constant Wrestling, live at the Sayreville High School Saturday, July 27th, as Jay Lethal will be in action that night. Whew, that's a lot of work, a lot of stuff to say. Also, check out my friends at SICW Wrestling over there in Illinois. They got an all-star lineup over there. Check them out. SICW Wrestling. You can check out also the Puppet and commercial with all of their programming. Ooh, look. Kara says bet. All right, for the Owner Summit, companies to be announced tomorrow. Make sure you check out Beyond the Barricade, the socials first, and then I will be posting as well after that. All right, Makkari. That's it. It's the end of the show. Everybody have a good night. I'll be back Monday. Thank you, everybody. Makkari, just hold on.